Morning world, how are we? I hope you're smiling and I hope you're happy. I am, and I'm very happy. Today it is Chicken Run Day, and thanks to this wonderful gift that has been gifted to me. Slight downside to it, no instructions. So we have challenge of the day. This should make for entertainment. We have a box of all bits and pieces. We have what looks like everything that is needed is here. Two little bags of screws in there, bolts should I say, two little bags of bolts. And obviously over here, an assortment, I will say an assortment of poles. Some with holes in, some not with holes in. Some shorter than others, some here, some there, and it's like, oh my good God. And then we've got the feet, which are quite obvious. We've got one for each corner, and I've worked out there's one at the back for an upright and one at the front just as a support, because that's where the door will be. So I've been doing some research, and I like challenges. It's one of them things that, yeah, I've kind of got things set out. I've kind of got my head round what goes where. And I am now reasonably confident, with no destruction manual, which I like to work without if I can. It's the book of words. Men don't do words. So with a little bit of luck, this video, we're going to try a little bit of trickery because it'll be hellish boring watching me build it. But what we're going to try and do is I'm going to try and build this with all the bits here to the point of getting the net, well, ready for it to be netted. Just the frame is what I'm looking at trying to build. And what we're going to do, technical department, I love you. She thinks that she can do some trickery with it. And I've now going to have to go from talking to you like this on a not so sunny day, but it's warm considering, not complaining. We're going to switch from this mode, and then she's going to go into what will be build mode, but that'll be done on time lapse, so it'll be speeded up, so hopefully it won't be too boring. So basically we're sitting there and we're trying a little bit of clever stuff, just so that you, not so we're into doing that, just so that you can kind of see what I'm doing, but in a sort of sped up world. So are you still ready? Ready, steady, go! And challenge Kevin begins. This was it. It was quite a challenge. I sat there, sort of measured all the poles roughly, got a rough idea. Yep, here, there, and yep. And I'm going great guns. I really do. At this point, I think I've sussed it. It's so easy. After it's a piece of cake. How wrong was I? You will see in a bit where I'm measuring the base and also and the other. The upright poles there should have been the horizontal poles, and the horizontal poles should have been the upright poles, because as you can see it looked much like a square on the floor, which it pretty much was, almost a 2 meter square run. And it's not, it's a 3 meter by 2 meter run. But then one side worked it out and rejigged the bottom of the frame, as you can see there. Everything else just went together really quite well, and I'm nailing this. This is a piece of cake. This is, yeah. No, working out what bars were needed, which were the ones that had the holes in for the door, for the frame for the door, and then for the door, and where the hinges would go, where the catch for the door was. I mean, I had a real problem with that because I had it all upside down, thinking I had it in the right way, it became really quite a challenge. But we get there. I do remain undefeated on that one. I don't like to be defeated. And I am truly thankful to the beautiful person who donated this run to me, as I am to all of you who have donated to my Mission Chicken run. This stands to me every day I see it now. It reminds me that I'm getting closer to achieving Mission Chicken. And you will see that day, you will probably see the happiest man on the planet that day I do actually get my first chickens. Still have a way to go yet, and time scale, etc., but we are getting there. And as you can see, the frame is almost complete. The getting the tensioning bars in the corners, that was a little bit more challenging than I anticipated. But once it was all done, it was there. I stood back, very happy man. And once again, I thank you one and all, for all of you who are supporting me in general, for those who have donated to Mission Chicken, especially for you guys. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. It truly does mean the world to me. Anyway, back to the video. Ta-da! I'm worn out now. Built that in, I think it was just over 3 minutes, according to the video anyway. In reality, 1 hour and 16 minutes to build this, and I'm very, very pleased with it. It took me a while. It's a funny catch here. It took me a while to work that out. This now is the basic frame. I'm not netting it yet. I'm not putting the chicken wire on it yet. This isn't the finished position for it. I've got 1, 2, or 3 trees. They've got to come down, which are going to fall this way, just away from the hut. And the chicken run is going to be going, as you can probably see there, in there. I am choosing to go for the wooded area, better for them. I'm also going to build an extension to this over time. Not vitally important for now, because I will be getting just a few chickens, maybe 6 chickens to start with, for fear of getting too excited, maybe, for fear basically getting it wrong. So working with this size run and a suitable coop for set amount of chickens, it's a starter package, maybe starter package, to allow me to introduce me to the world of chickens, and to introduce to my girls the world of chickens. I think Ava, the big one, come on darling, you gonna come out? Because of this one's motherly instincts, I think this one's going to be fine. The other one might be just a little more challenging, but I've read up several different things. Maybe you guys can put down in the comments below, but the one that I have read several times is that if to introduce chickens to the domestic animals, is to basically hold them, pet them, and allow them to see that you are caring for the chicken. They then see that it becomes part of the family. Because yes, I would want to free range them if I can, and I hope to. Hence, I will build a larger run eventually that does have to have a cover. because around here we get a lot of red kites, massive predator for the chicken. Plus, obviously, digging everything into the ground because of the foxes, things like potential rats, etc., etc. The predator side of it, that if they are free ranging, there is a chance that the kites will come down and grab themselves an early meal. So, a little fearful of that. Again, maybe you guys can offer me some advice on that, because I'm not 100% sure yet, but I am learning. So these are the little hurdles I'm facing. If I have to, Ava, come on, she's coming. If I have to have an extended run, and not have them free ranging as much, I want to give them as much space as I can physically give them. Working on it. It's becoming a little bit of an obsession now. But that's down to you guys. That's down to you guys, because with your wonderful donations that keep coming in, from the bottom of my heart, each and every single one of you that has given me money towards the chickens, you know who you are. I thank each and every one of you, because like this, one step closer, and I'm going to get there. So, but with that side of life, yes, I'm getting there. Yes, I'm finding challenges. Yes, I need to cover this with wire, but I'm not going to cover it or cage it yet, until it's in its final position, because it's easier to move like this. If I do have to dismantle it quickly to be able to, or to make it easier to move, I can. So we're holding fire now, but this is the chicken run update. I am getting there, but we have to do many other things as well. It's not just about the chickens. I've got logs to sort out, I've got manure to move, I've got compost to get in, I've got the planting and putting seeds in pots in a polytunnel. The list is endless, but it's a wonderful endless, because everything I'm doing for me, and it makes me smile. But yeah, so I mean, that's the chicken run update. We're getting there, boys and girls. I'm not going to let you down. I'm not letting me down, that's for certain. But more importantly, because you guys have invested your time in commenting and supporting me, and for you that have been donating to help me get there, I am not, and from the bottom of my heart, I am not going to let you guys down. Every penny that is donated is going to Mission Chicken. All I can say is I'm humbled. I'm a very happy man. And ta-da! Anyway, folks, gotta get on. Keep smiling. Keep being happy. And you know, yeah, I've forgotten that bit. It confuses the enemy. But there you go. Remember, people, the buttons are down there. If you would please, 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 if you haven't subscribed, if you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button, would you please share my channel to everybody you know, etc., etc., etc. It's becoming quite important to me now. I really have gotten into this way of doing videos for you, and recording my world in an alternative way. Thank you for being there for me. Until next time, people, take care. See you soon. Ta-da!